So the other day, some drama erupted on Twitter relating to Helluva Boss and Brandon Rogers. In this video, I'll recap everything that happened and then give my thoughts after. So Brandon Rogers, the voice of Blitz and Helluva Boss, was at the Fan Expo in Chicago. On Instagram, he did a post captioned, "Young Princess Leia made fan art of me." The attached image shows Brandon beside Vivian Lyra Blair, who, as Brandon said, voiced young Princess Leia in the recent Kenobi TV show. Basically, she's a fan of the show, so Brandon took this wholesome picture with her. After this post went up, the comments erupted into a war zone. The first criticism was that the caption of the tweet says that Vivian made fan art of Blitz. However, the image she has displayed on her phone is actually an official render of Blitz made by artist Gasu Gama, which is used in one of the Helluva Boss standees. So basically, people were saying that she was stealing credit. The second criticism is that Brandon is posing with Lyra, who's 11 years old. Basically, the criticism is that Helluva Boss isn't made for kids. Back in June, however, VivziePop did a tweet about this subject, saying that the show isn't for kids and never will be. So as a result, people were saying that it was hypocritical for Vivzie to say the show isn't for kids, and then a month later, Brandon is seen endorsing children watching the show. Discourse spread to Twitter when a couple of users posted their criticism of Brandon for posting the image. VivziePop saw a tweet on the situation and said this: "The show isn't for kids, we don't encourage kids to watch, it's not our fault if they do, but if anyone comes up to us at a con, it's our position to appreciate it, show kindness, and try to give them a positive convention experience. I think it's cool to see mutual appreciation around." The criticism tweet blew up, with some quote retweets getting tens of thousands of likes. I'll show you a couple examples of tweets about the situation. This tweet says they were her age when they started watching Brandon Rogers, and there's worse things a child could be doing. This one says a minor shouldn't be watching a series made for adults. This one says if the kid's parents are okay with her watching the show, then that's that. This tweet points out that some of the people complaining probably watched Family Guy and South Park growing up. This one says that kids should not be watching Helluva Boss, and "we shouldn't attack minors for watching Helluva Boss" are two sentences that can coexist. And lastly, this tweet says Brandon shouldn't be rude to a fan and turn her away because they're a child. They say that the fault should fall on the parents. So with all the tweets shown, it's time to get into my thoughts on it all. Personally, I think the entire situation is stupid. There was people criticizing the kid and Brandon for saying she made the fan art, but I personally think it was just a miscommunication. Perhaps Vivian showed Brandon the image and he accidentally thought she made it. Secondly, the discourse surrounding whether or not Brandon should have taken the image is stupid as well. Like people have pointed out, Helluva Boss is an adult show made for adults. However, people shouldn't be bashing younger viewers for just enjoying something they love. It's up to the parents to monitor what their kids have access to. I don't think it's a problem so long as the kids are simply watching the show and having fun. It only becomes an issue if they participate in adult spaces, like on not safe for work Twitter pages or Discord servers. Some Twitter users said Brandon should have turned the fan away, but I disagree completely. That would have been mean and would have made Brandon look bad. I think it's weird for some of these Twitter users engaging in the topic to morally grandstand while many of these same individuals watch shows like Futurama, The Simpsons and South Park, or played games like Call of Duty or GTA when they were kids. It's just another lame excuse to drive any kind of hate they can scrape up towards the show and its creators. I also saw some people mention that Vivian was at the convention with her parents and you needed parental permission to attend. So that's the entire situation. If you have any thoughts or opinions of your own, I'd love to hear them in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.